don't know if that's your thing.
Come on, man.
It's a motherfucking Loud Boys podcast. This is episode 59. Thank you guys so much for checking us out. We must apologize starting out. We've missed a couple weeks. Oh my God, what have we been doing? Shit has been crazy. I didn't know that you had a cap gun. That's wild. But we appreciate you guys so much for checking us out. We did miss the last 2 weeks. We had a lot of shit popping off. I dropped 16 Summers. I don't know if you guys have checked that out yet. It is a project. It's out on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere else that you find music. It's pretty fucking dope.
That shit.
We actually had a release party May 15th. I saw a lot of you guys that are watching it. Thank you guys so much for rocking out with us. Kashawn, what did you think about the release party, man?
Dude, hey, the release party was dope, man.
I saw footage. Later.
I was like, this motherfucker wasn't there, but you were there in spirit.
Yes,
when I was there, when I was up on stage with you, helping you out with the set,
my man,
I definitely felt E-Man.
You felt those chills
in my soul.
That was me, dog.
I definitely felt you. No, the shit was dope. Burn Slow. Everybody was singing along to that shit, and it just surprised me how many people in that audience knew the lyrics to Burn Slow. When we first started doing that chorus, people were just really rocking with it. It was just a dope experience that everyone was singing along. That was really cool, man.
Yeah, that was a really dope moment. Thank everybody that rocked out with us and sang the song. I have a couple more shows coming up. June 28th, I will be rocking in Santa Cruz, or is it the 29th? I'll have to link it down below. I don't know, man. August 4th, I'll be out in San Francisco, and then August 23rd, I will be back here in Santa Cruz for Summer Nights 2. That's what it is. My name is Oliver Gordon, by the way, in case you didn't pick that up. I rep that 88 over everything. That's every single day and every single thing. I'm also here with my man.
It is your boy Costco KCZ. And before we get into it, somebody confronted me, and I'll shout her out. Her name is Chelly. She confronted me. She said, "Hey, you keep saying that we get money back at the end of the year. We keep getting 10% at the end of the year on all purchases. I'm an executive member. I don't get that back." And I told her, I never said 10%. I said 2%, up to $1,000 on all annual purchases. So if you are an executive member, it is 2%. 10%, that's a lot of fucking money.
Those are wild accusations.
But I'm Costco KC to the Don Weezy, baby. It is your boy.
That was the longest intro I've ever heard you do, man.
Too long, bro.
I'm also here, my man.
That fool Dave.
Hey!
Keep it short,
Short and sweet. He was a ladies' man. Now he's a married man. E-Man, how is the marriage going?
Yo, it's dope.
You are married. You are married.
He was the ladies' man. He's a married man now.
It's the same, bro. Like I said, not much changed.
Nothing's changed.
So do you cut down the women?
Come on, man. I'm not. Like,
you're not with any. You're not with any other women.
No, dog.
Okay, you're married.
Yeah.
Even in the traditional sense.
Let's not make that joke, dude. He's married.
All right, you're married.
It's motherfucking Loud Boys, and this is episode 59. We thank you guys so much for checking us out. Make sure you subscribe. We have some really exciting things coming this season. Normally, I kick it off to these guys to start it off, but I'm actually going to jump into something. I asked this question about a week ago.
The podcast starts.
I mean, I was going to get into my shit, but all right.
Right about now.
All right, so I asked this question on Facebook about a week ago because I have a theory about guys and relationships and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
So the question that I had was 2 women, and the question was, has a man ever told you that he would change and followed through on that? Before I tell you guys kind of like the answers around it and like what the odds were, I actually have a story, but I want to get you guys' opinion.
Wait. Rephrase. Say this shit again.
So the question that I asked on Facebook was, has a guy ever told you that they were going to change and follow through on it?
Actually changed.
Yep.
I've never been with a guy. What are you talking about?
Come on,
no,
bro.
But my question is, what do you think? What do you think the answer was?
We know you haven't been. Well, maybe we think.
I've never been with a guy. I've never been with a dude.
All right. Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Okay,
that.
but your question
he obviously means in a girl. Then.
Do you think there are guys out there that have promised things and have actually changed?
Do you think there are?
Yeah.
Really?
You've never been in that situation?
Where
you had to change a dude?
Come on, man.
I had to.
Where, your girlfriend at the time was like, wanted you to change something about yourself, and then you actually followed through with it. That's never been you?
No, I've definitely done it. I'm not going to disclose details, but
let's disclose the damn details, bro.
No,
it's episode 59.
Come on, man. It's 50. It's almost 60.
Okay,
let's
talk in a general sense. I think when guys are faced with, I feel like when guys feel like they're going to lose everything, I feel like a lot of times guys take their relationships for granted.
Is this personal experience?
I'm just gonna say what I'm saying.
It's general.
I feel like a lot of guys feel like guys take their relationships for granted. They feel. Hold on, stop.
Wait, so you just feel it's guys?
Hold on, a lot of girls too, but I feel like
so people.
I can speak for guys. All right,
can you?
Because I'm a guy.
Are you? I'm just kidding.
Let's not stop.
Let's not go there. Yeah, you're right.
But I know a lot of guys that take their relationship for granted, and when they feel like they are going to lose their everything, their girl, I feel like then that's when they start really making real changes. I feel like they throw change around just because they want to make their girl happy, but I feel like when they feel like they're gonna lose their girl, that's when they start making real change. Well, you have to feel like you're gonna lose everything in order to gain everything.
I mean, you don't have to, but that's usually.
But that's usually what happens.
Yeah. Out of personal experience.
Oh, E-Man steps up and spits it.
Ooh,
like,
when did you play
I'm not sure how big a deal this is, but my girl had been bugging me constantly to stop smoking cigarettes. My dude, the only girl I've had for like.
Yo, E-Man just bodied that. Yo, nice, dude.
The only girl I've ever loved. What's up, man?
She kept bothering me like to stop smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Right.
She hated it, the smell. Okay, whatever. But it took me a while, and I did it. I mean, I vape now, but I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. She doesn't have to deal with that smell. Or is that what you meant? Is that like?
I mean, not really.
Not physically like that.
I meant like in the way that.
But
like jealousy. Like if the girl tells you to stop being so jealous.
Just changes with your just.
I think more changing as a person.
As a person.
Yeah.
As a person. I think that's kind of fucked up. That's like someone comes in, you start going out with someone or whatever, and then they come in and they want to change who you are. It's like, then why did you even hop in here in the first place if you just want to change?
Because, dude, sometimes people love you for the greatest things about you, but sometimes you have flaws.
People should like you for your flaws.
Okay, that's all bullshit.
And they should love you for your flaws.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like.
Okay, that's all cute and shit, and that must make a nice Ed Sheeran song. But still, there's some flaws.
See, the lab boys are on fire
there
right
are
now,
some
man.
flaws that you know you need to change too, and some flaws that you've developed throughout your relationship that you and your girl want you to change. That's not what we're talking. Oh, you're just a perfect
relate. You're the man.
No,
He's the
I
man.
can't.
There's nothing that your girl says, man, like wants you to get better at, and you just have been struggling with it. You're just a fucking perfect fucking boy. Don't give me that.
I'm not saying
shit.
I'm perfect. I'm just saying that she doesn't necessarily
want to
change me, dog. Like I said, she accepts me for who I am. Like she'll tell me like, hey, maybe this is not cool or whatever. But I mean, if I think it's not cool,
so she's never upset with things that you do, ever.
I don't do things to upset her. I try not to.
Aw, come on, man.
So the resounding answer that I got was no. That they had been promised, and the guys.
I didn't say that. I said people.
No. I mean when I asked the question on Facebook.
So people would.
The resounding answer that I got was no. And people saying that
guys don't.
That guys would promise change when it came time to deliver that change, did not actually come through, which I was not surprised. Someone did send me a message, and she did say that the guy that she was dating did change. They initially were like not as serious, and then made a decision to be more serious, and then his kind of lifestyle changed, and they made it work.
Okay.
But that is one out of like a lot of people that answered, which I'm not surprised.
But I will say this though, like you guys have heard this. Girls always want to be the one that changes. Right?
Oh shit!
Like the guy that can't commit, the guy that doesn't want a relationship. Girls always want to be the one to flip that guy, right? I'm not saying all girls, but I'm saying a lot of girls. I know you always have to be politically correct with you, man.
Come on, man.
But you've heard about that girl, right? That girl that always wants to be the one that makes this guy change.
Right.
Change from his player ways. Change from being the dude that goes from girl to girl to girl. She wants to be the girl to change him into a one-woman man. Tell me you have not heard that before.
Do you think that girl should have more patience with the guy?
Oh.
You know what I mean? For wanting to change that? Or for wanting him to change like that? You think she should have more patience and not have such a short fuse because...
I think girls should listen to a man when they say what they are. Like, dude, it's just like, I feel like a lot of times, I'm not saying girls, or a lot of times people, okay, you're right. But a lot of times people make up this fantasy of who this person is based on what they want from that person, right? Based on what they want.
Come on, man.
Based on what they want.
A lot of money on production. Fucking up.
They make up this whole fantasy based on what their expectations are from their relationship, right? Mm-hmm. It might be something that this person is not even capable of doing, but they make up this expectation because that's what they want.
Right.
And they hold on to that expectation for so long, and they just keep getting let down. But what they need to realize is this is on you too. This is your fault because you created this expectation. This is not something that he's done or he or she has done. You know, you've done this.
Appreciate that.
I feel like you're not even connecting.
Yeah, but my theory through all this, and the reason why I even kind of like brought it up, was just that I do think that as a guy, you guys have probably heard this before, but somebody's like, dude, if I had that chick, man, like my life would be different.
Bullshit.
Like exactly.
You've never thought that. You've never felt that way.
No, dude, I'm sure that he's felt that way. But what happens when you actually get that chick? That never actually happened.
I don't know. Hey, wait, hold up. How you guys lived that experience though?
Do you? Yeah. What? Do you think, dude? Honestly, beauty is skin deep. It's
wait, what?
I hate. No, hold on.
Mary Kay and Ashley over here.
But it's literally, dog.
No, it's true though.
I've heard somebody really talk about the girl that he had, and he never really talked about her fucking personality or anything. Anytime we talked about their fights or anything, he's like, man, but she's so fine though. She's so fine. And I'm like, bro, do you even like her as a person? He's like, dog, she's fine.
For how long, right?
But how long does that last? Because you could have the baddest chick, but dude, she's a fucking weirdo.
Right.
She's a fucking weirdo.
Unless you're a weirdo and then you guys both weird again.
Weirdo and weirdo.
Hey, double weirdos. You guys comment down below what you think about that. I just thought it was like really interesting, right? Because
we need y'all to
guys, they say they're never going to change and they will change. It's a whole thing.
Well, do you think guys can change based on the guys that you know? Let's base it on
Hold
that.
up. Do you think girls can change?
Ooh, I think anyone can change. And that's why they got me on the podcast. No, you know what I do, man. No, I do really think that anyone can change.
How would he sound saying, I think guys can change, but girls
equality, man. I'm all about equality. But yeah, I think anyone can change if they really want to. It's going to be based off the situation that you're in and how committed you are to the person.
Has an easier time changing, guys or girls?
Honestly, I want to say guys. It's very simple things. Come on, what do girls really want us to change?
Honestly,
very.
I don't know, man. The girls that I've came across, I feel like the girls that I've came across are more honest. I feel like the guys, because I feel like the girls that I've came across, they are very honest with what they want. They're very honest with who they are, and I feel like the guys that I've came across that I know, a lot of them lie to keep up this image, you know, because they know what the girls want. But it's a fucked up cycle.
But you'll feel me on this, dude. When a chick really loves you, though, she's gonna do whatever. So I think, but I think in that case, like for them, the capacity to change, I think it might be easier for them. Whereas with us, we're like, whatever.
More pride, maybe.
Our pride gets in the way for sure, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Like I mean, hey, you know,
I agree.
It's motherfucking Loud Boys. We're gonna end on love. Krishan, why don't you give us a little something fuego? That was a pretty dope little Cap Gun intro you did.
That was good.
It was pretty lit. It's pretty lit.
Hey, so we had on the finale of season 2, right? We had a guest here, and
E-Man's on his phone because he doesn't care about us.
We talked a little bit about ego, right?
We tried.
I want to go a little bit further into it. And I want to
ask, remix?
The remix?
What? This is a season 2 remix, guys.
Now my question is, how much do you attribute your ego to positive things in your life, and how much do you attribute your ego to negative things in your life? And
like
weigh it out.
It sounds like a reword.
No, but seriously, like, do you
like
feel like
your ego kept you from?
Do you feel like your ego does more positive shit for you or more negative shit? And explain.
I think it's all been in the way that you use it, though. It's not like. your ego is just gonna
stop cookie cutter, please.
No, real shit. It's like your ego's not just gonna be this thing.
It's not black and white.
But where you use it and it's bad, or you use it and it's always good. It's essentially how you're gonna use that ego. You got to control it for sure.
And I feel you, but I'm talking about. What do you mean? But I'm talking about y'all.
Overall,
y'all. I'm not talking about in the world. What does the ego do? I'm saying for you and you. Does your ego do more negative things for you or more positive? And explain.
But here's the thing: to date, it's probably done more negative, but going forward, it's going to do more positive because I'm using it differently.
Talk about it.
Shit. Okay. So maybe when I was younger, I wasn't able to express myself as well as I can now, and some of the things that I was feeling because my ego stood in the way, right? Whereas that was a negative thing, and it stopped me from experiencing things. Whereas now it's like, okay, I understand that feeling and I have a little more control over it. And now I use that same ego in a positive way.
Can you, okay.
Wait, how do you use it in a positive way? Is it like an energizer or what?
You can use your ego as a reminder, you know?
This is, okay, but I want to get, I don't want to be surface level. Let's talk about, give me a time where ego has done something great for you. Solely your ego. What has your ego done for you? Give me a time.
I mean, it helps with like shows and shit, right? Because you have to, for a show experience, you have to kind of like kick in the door and like, I'm the fucking man, I'm gonna fucking knock this shit out, whatever. So in those cases, you use your ego in a positive way.
Okay, damn, you're just pulling out. E-man, talk about it.
I feel like I lack ego.
Ooh.
You know what?
Episode 59 is getting fucking wild, dude.
That's real. If anyone, I feel like E-man, he doesn't, and not in a bad way, but you don't let ego ever make decisions for you, right? Would you agree? That I don't think E-man. I think E-man is very good about not letting his ego control his decisions.
I also feel that in that same sense, it's like it's kept me from things.
How so? We'll talk about it.
Because I feel like if I would, I guess, put the ego aside, and actually said how I felt and stuff, maybe things would have turned out different.
So you're
certain things.
Yep.
And since I don't, I just roll with it. I go with the flow. So a lot of the times I'm like questioning, like, oh, what if I would have done this, or what if I would have done that?
Well, is it something? Do you wish in moments that you had more of an ego? Is that something?
No, not like that. Not in that sense. But it just like I realize it. You know, it's not like I regret or I wish it was different or something like that. But it's just like something that I realize that I'm like, I should work on that in the future. You know, like.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The lab boys getting mature.
Shit, man. Hey, fuck.
Krishan, you gotta spill your own beans, buddy.
In the last episode that we were talking about ego on episode 50.
Remix.
I was saying that. Well, no, I was saying that
you weren't even there.
The reason I'm asking this question because I was realizing, like, dude, maybe the ego is. Okay, hold on. In that episode, I was talking about how ego makes me feel like, dude, okay, I gotta do shit, right? I can't be scared of things, right? So if I ever do feel like I'm scared of something, I have to do it because I don't want to be scared. So
prove it to yourself.
And it's like I'm proving it to myself, and that's could be a good quality, but at the same time, it's an insecurity, right? Because I need to prove to myself that I'm good enough to do this.
But it's kind of like a healthy insecurity.
Is it? Because that can be, I mean...
It keeps you moving forward. It keeps you propelling yourself forward, so...
But at the end of the day, it's still an insecurity. Because why should I have to feel like I need to prove to myself that I can do something? Like, yeah, maybe it does push me forward in a lot of situations. But at the same time, I shouldn't have to feel like I need to do something because... I'm scared of it, right? I need to, I shouldn't feel like that. That's why I brought this up.
So overall, in your life, has ego been a positive or negative?
Oh, definitely positive though. Definitely positive. Well, because I feel like if I didn't have that ego, I feel like I would be the scared dude on the sideline all the time. And I feel like I've used ego as a way to propel me into the things that I want, like either whether that's getting the girl that I want, whether that's just making certain accomplishments. I think ego has pushed me into that direction. So definitely positive. So
hey,
but y'all didn't answer the question. Y'all didn't say
what the fuck.
What was the question?
No, you didn't answer the question. Has ego done worse or more positive for you?
You got to work on that.
Positive, I guess. Or it's like in between. I don't know how to measure it, bro. I can't think about it right now. I don't know. What do you think?
In your life?
For your life?
Yeah, outside looking in.
Like I said, I feel like you have been the best at not letting your ego control. Like, I feel like you make decisions very logically. I've always thought that E-Man's always made decisions very logically without ego and pride playing a factor in his decisions. And I think E-Man's always been really good at that. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, but E-Man has a lot of pride though. Like, he has his dude. He has his dude pride. That's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm not saying he doesn't have any pride, but I'm saying in his decisions.
Come on, dude. I gotta murk him on episode 59.
He's always level. He's always level.
You gotta murk him out.
It doesn't matter what the fuck episode we're in.
Hercules.
He's always level, dude. Hercules.
Hercules. It's a motherfucking Loud Boys podcast. I feel like we're murdering this, dude. I love it. E-Man, I know
we're on the top.
Okay, man. Remix. Oh, it's going right in there. All right, go.
Like, you guys brought up insecurities, right?
We did.
How we were saying how. What I want to know is if you guys
how many caps does this have, dude?
I know it's been a fucking few. Damn.
You fired it right here.
Yeah,
I think I reloaded it earlier for no reason.
Reloaded it.
Oh, the Lab Boys over here reloaded it.
Oh man! All right, E-Man, take it away.
Ooh, it smells like gunfire.
Take it away, dude. Bring us back, dude.
About on the topic, about insecurities and stuff. Is there any amount of like insecurities that is like good for you? Like, how there's fear.
Things to be insecure about.
Yeah, like
being good.
Is it ever a good thing to be insecure about something?
I don't know if it's like a good thing or bad thing, but it's human to be I feel like everyone has insecurities.
Yeah.
It's natural.
And it's a very human thing to have. So it's not something that's like, I look at as, because dude, nobody feels good about their insecurities, right? It's not, you'll never look at insecurities like, oh, I'm glad that I'm insecure about this. If you're insecure about it, it's something that you don't feel good about.
What if that insecurity stopped you from doing something that could have been horribly wrong?
Well, give me an example.
Oh shit.
Give me an example. I see where you're going, but give me an example.
Yeah, give me an example on that one. I like it.
Let's see. I can't think of scenarios.
How about I'll say what I think and then you think of a scenario?
Get it.
What was the question?
Is it ever good to be insecure about something, or has it ever stopped you from making a bad decision?
I thought of something.
Perfect.
Okay,
I'm in. You know what I do.
There we go. Okay, so you there we go. It's done.
No more caps.
Reload this shit.
No more caps. No.
So say you're building feelings.
No cap.
You're building feelings for someone, right?
No cap.
And that person might not have those same feelings for you, right? But you guys have a good relationship going on.
What you're building?
Damn.
The second that you tell her like what you're feeling,
right?
You know how it is, dude. The awkwardness, and then you guys separate, not friends anymore. What if that insecurity keeps you that friend? Like it like you get insecure. You don't do that thing, but then you have
the insecurity.
But that's ultimately negative, though,
because you're not really going for what you want from this person,
or being honest with them.
No, because what if this person doesn't see you like that, and that insecurity kept you from losing that relationship?
It kept you from being honest, and that's not good.
And it's not good to not be honest, because at the end of the day, you are not being who you are. You're not having what you want because you are insecure about something. Like I said, nobody's happy about their insecurities. Maybe in the outcome, you might get something greater, but it's never good to have an insecurity. You're never gonna look at that as a positive thing. Oh fuck! E-Man! Oh, the mic!
Damn, dude. We're just destroying our production quality. E-Man had some E-Man has some insecurities that he's working on. I am going to take this time to shout out the EP 16 Summers. Make sure you guys check it out. It is on Spotify, iTunes, and all the other streaming sites that you check out music on. I also dropped a music video called Before I Go. It should be linked down below. And E-Man's back from his insecurities. E-Man, how you feeling?
E-Man's back from his insecurities.
It went down the wrong pipe. But yeah, did that make sense?
What? The fucking coffee
attack? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, put the cap down, dude. I think looking back on it, you can like say, "Oh, it's better." Yeah, it's better that I didn't tell this chick or whatever. But I don't know, man. I think if you're not being honest with that person,
so what you're saying is that you should as soon as you start developing feelings for someone, you should just let them know.
I don't think that you should not be honest with them and like hold it back because you're afraid of telling them how you feel.
Okay, what if you want to keep that, like...
Okay. But that's different than being afraid to tell somebody
that's
something.
Like saying, if I can't have them that way, I'm happy to have them as a friend. That's close to not having them at all.
But the difference has to be, I'm going to make the decision to make them my friend, not I'm scared to tell them how I feel. Those are like two different things.
No, it's just like, what if you, not necessarily being, well, I mean, it all comes down to fear, but what if you're just like, you know how things are going to change if it goes...
But you don't know until you ask.
Damn.
And think of...
Why are you going to give him the high five first?
He pulled it up.
Oh, okay, just the moment. Yeah, he ran over.
Go get it.
Right on the fucking UFO. Dude. Fucking UFO. Fucking hand clapped. Yo,
that is what I'm fucking topping.
Don't do the spray, bitch. Don't do the spray. We're gonna lighten shit up, Krishan. I kind of want to get your ideas.
Get it.
See how you felt about this. I know you're a pretty big basketball fan. Basketball is your jam. You've been watching the Warriors play. What do you think about Drake and his shit with the Raptors being on the sidelines and just being Drake?
Dog. Okay. I'll put pros and cons.
Oh, and can you tell the people that don't fucking watch NBA what we're talking about?
Hold up, did you guys see that meme? The Drake meme?
Which one?
That he wants to be a basketball wife so bad.
Oh, yeah, and he's like hugging on him. Oh, sweet, yeah.
No, okay. So for those who don't know what we're talking about,
Breakdown.
Drake, who is from Toronto, who is from the Six.
T-Dot.
The Raptors are now in the finals. They're in the NBA championship. I don't think they've ever been in the NBA championship.
Never.
Drake has been going to all the games, and he has just been the #1 supporter. Yeah. He has been giving some of the fucking teammates fucking massages. He's been trolling. He's
trolling hard.
He's been trolling the other team. It's just been super funny, right? He's just been all over the fucking camera. The thing I don't like about it is this is the fucking NBA, and we are watching the game. But dude, there's so much footage, more footage of Drake,
right,
sometimes than it seems there is of
the game.
The game, because Drake is like the #1 fucking person in hip hop, and they have all this footage of Drake as opposed to the game. But dude, I think it's fucking funny. It's bringing a different aspect to the NBA, right?
Right.
Like the last person that you heard that shit from is like Jack Nicholson, right? About when he's passionate about the Lakers. He's always on the side just clapping and being there and being like fucking loud. But Drake is fucking funny. Like Drake is a funny dude, man. And I think, dude, he was wearing so for those who know basketball or those who don't, Steph Curry's on the Warriors, right? Number 30 on the Warriors.
Number 30.
Steph Curry's dad used to play on the Raptors, right? Del Curry. And fucking Drake wore a Del Curry jersey, Raptors jersey, to the game, and it has Curry on the back. So it's just like, it's funny because, you know, you're like trolling like that.
Drake is trolling hard.
Dude, he's trolling fucking hard. He has Steph Curry tattooed on his fucking, on him, I think. So dude, people are asking like, dude, is he really fucking talking shit about Steph Curry and fucking Draymond Green? But dude, he's like really, at the end of the day, he's cool with all these people. But this is just...
But he's just repping for T-Dot. He's repping for Toronto.
And this is in the spirit of fucking competitive fucking nature. He's just, dude, he's repping for the Six, dude. He's repping for Toronto, dude. Toronto's not going to fucking win.
They're not.
They're
not.
Dude, Kawhi's dope, man. Kawhi's
dope.
Not,
man. I'm sorry.
They had a good team. They made it farther than any other fucking time, but
it's not prediction match. They're gonna take it.
Warriors are still gonna fucking win, even though they don't have Durant.
Warriors in 5, man. That's all I gotta say.
I don't watch basketball. I'm just saying.
You don't watch basketball at all, E-Man. I know we need to jump to you.
What do you think though? No, Drake. No, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about Drake? Oh, you seen the memes? What's up with Drake? What do you think about it?
What?
Do you think just what do you think? What's your opinion
about Drake?
Being at the Raptors.
Six God, dude. Champagne Poppy.
I mean, no, I don't.
Have you seen any of the shit?
I don't follow any of that.
Gotcha.
I was gonna ask something along those lines though.
What up, baby?
About how, so there's people that are like repping a team, you know, hard, whatever, and then that team gets cut.
Ooh.
And then they start repping like whoever's
bandwagoners.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is that really, what do you guys think about that? Like, I don't follow sports too much, like, you know. But
honestly, man, like for the Warriors, like, I don't think they should give a fuck who is repping for him, as long as they're fucking repping for him. Like, if it's not, like, okay, let's
you compare. Get what I'm saying though?
What?
I'm asking, what do you think of the people that do that?
I mean,
or have you ever found
that's just in people's nature?
Damn, the two-parter.
No, I don't do that shit.
No,
I don't do that shit. But dude, I'm a Lakers fan, right?
You are.
I'm a Lakers fan.
A true Lakers fan.
Dude,
but a true Lakers fan would know that he has to press that button.
Woo!
Hey, it's a motherfucking lab, boy.
And
you are a real Lakers fan.
I am a Lakers fan, but dude, if the Lakers are not going to go to if the Lakers are not going to go to the championship, right? Which they will next year.
They won't. It's going to be like 3-4 years.
Well, dude, LeBron is on the fucking Lakers now.
They got
dude,
Drake.
right?
Well, what do you think?
Everyone was saying like, dude, I bet Drake is just ready. Like he has a fucking Raptors jersey under his clothes. And he's just ready to go in. He's just ready to go in.
He is.
Drake, but dude, like if the Lakers don't make it to the championship and the Warriors are in it, of course I'm gonna go for fucking Warriors. I'm from Cali, right? Like, come on, man. The good thing about it is my cousins are all from Toronto.
Hey.
They're feeling this false sense of pride. This is their first time in the fucking championship. It's very cute.
They're gonna take it.
They're not.
Dog, what the fuck's side
They're
are you
gonna take
on?
it, bro.
The Raptors
are gonna take it.
What the fuck's going on with you?
Hey, why don't we make a Lab Boys bet?
Oh, Lab Boys bet.
E-man, I'll bet you $20. Warriors
I
take
don't like to bet money, man. Let's bet something else.
Bet your dignity.
No, I don't want to bet. What the fuck? I don't want to bet. The fuck?
Bet your wife.
You bet.
Dude, okay.
Come on.
It's
that's fucked up.
That's not the Lab Boys, but this is the motherfucking Lab Boys podcast. I think that shit is a little bit too much with Drake, honestly. I think
it is too much?
I think it's dope that he's really passionate about it, but like I'm like watching him like I think the NBA officials should kind of pull it in a little bit because he's on the court like talking shit to like the players and shit.
And it's cool because he's Drake.
It's cool because he's Drake. If it was anyone else standing up there, they would get pulled out and fucking
Dude, well let's backtrack to fucking Kevin Hart at the fucking Super Bowl when the fucking Philadelphia Eagles
they tackled him out.
When he was trying to get on the trophy ceremony, right?
Yeah.
Was it the trophy ceremony? And
something like that.
They fucking tackled him out, dude. He was fucking done, dude.
Oh yeah.
He didn't get no fucking airtime. That's Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart,
dude. That's right.
He should be able to rep for Philadelphia like Drake's repping for Toronto, dude. But dude, Drake gets away. But Drake's not fucking running on the fucking field drunk like Kevin Hart did. It's different.
That's true.
Hey, Eman, you did make me think of something when you were talking about the bandwagoners, though. There's this discussion online. It's like this ongoing thing of when you discover a new artist, and then all the fans that have been fans for a long time are like, hey, don't say you like this artist unless you were there 6 years ago. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's annoying because, dude, like, I think people just feel jealous because when you're around something or when you're supporting something from the beginning, you want to it's like you have claim over it. You want to feel that everyone else that is repping has been there when you were there, right? Yeah. But if you're not, then it's like, dude, they're just not at the same level as you, right? I think it's just human nature to feel like you ain't shit. You got on late. Yeah. I was here since the beginning. People just want to fucking have that claim, dude. But no matter what, as long as you're there to support something, that's fine.
Oh, Eman's got a feeling.
No, I feel like I'm always late to the party for stuff like that. Like,
wait, like literally?
Yeah, like I'm late. Like something's popping, and everybody's on it. Like, and then like a year or two after is like when I'll listen to it. I'll pay attention to it.
I feel like you were down with Suicide Boys.
Suicide Boys. Yeah, Eman, you had Suicide Boys in the bag.
Yeah, before they started. Yeah,
that was your thing.
Honestly. But see, that was also another thing. Like, okay, so I got introduced to Suicide Boys. Somebody told me about it. Suicide Boys.
I had soy sauce for my Suicide Boys.
No, but yeah, Suicide Boys. The Suicide Boys. All right. I got introduced to them, right, and then I listened to them or whatever, and then when they started becoming popular. Yeah, that's when I was like, but I feel like that's with me. Like, that goes along with me.
That's a good topic.
It goes along with like that happens to me a lot where I'm like, everybody's listening to some shit or everybody likes some shit, and I'm like, kind of like it annoys me. Maybe it could be because I'm like, fuck, they got to it before I did. I don't know. But like.
Got to it before.
Yeah, like I'll come into it later and I'll be like, oh shit, this is actually pretty fire. Like this is dope. And then I start trying to spread the word. And it was like, bro, that's like 2 years ago. Like,
okay, so that's one angle. But isn't it annoying when people are like, I remember when I was in middle school, right? And everyone listened to Linkin Park. Linkin Park was fucking popping back then, right? That was like dope shit. But then I remember it got so big, everyone started listening to Linkin Park. Then it became the fad to be like, fuck Linkin Park, dude. They're fucking mainstream.
Linkin Park is dope.
Listen to these fucking underground people, right? And they would show us these whack ass people on the underground shit.
I don't know, man.
But dude,
Mike Shinoda's always been
but isn't it fucking annoying? Like, because people don't really feel that way. Come
You're good.
on, man.
You're good.
Everything,
dude. You're good.
Does
yeah.
it?
High quality lights.
It's fucking annoying when people when people just fucking hate some shit just because everyone else is fucking with it.
I'll say
everyone wants to be that one guy that says, nah, fuck that. Let me show you some real shit.
Hey, do you think that actually stirs up like negative shit towards the artist and shit? Like one person just saying like, nah, that shit's whack. He gets another person be like, nah, that shit's whack, and then a wave just forms of just like people that don't even really think it's whack.
That's what happens, but that wave is never big enough to wipe them out, dude.
Yeah. It just
I feel like it happened to like Kodak Black, Lil Yachty.
Kodak Black is whack.
No, but I'm saying
but he's still making money.
Yeah, no,
I hate him.
But
so is Lil Yachty.
Yeah, that wave kind of fucked with them, bro. Like,
because they can't surf. Sometimes you got to be able to surf, baby.
That's not bad. It doesn't say much, but it says it all. You know.
They boogie boarding.
I will say that the one time that I did kind of like feel that way about an artist was watching an artist go from the underground to the mainstream, and then having someone coming up to me and being like, hey, like, I fucking love the song, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, damn, that's their most commercial song. It's not even my favorite song from an artist that I really fuck with. That's probably the only time I've been like, man, that sucks. But I fucking support all the artists that I like really rock with. So I'm like happy to see that. But a piece of me is like, damn, dude, like, you know, because you kind of not sell out, but when you get to a certain level, you make music for like a broader audience.
But I feel like you personally, I feel like you have a very short lifespan to some of the artists you really fuck with. Because I've heard you really fuck with artists, and then like literally like a couple months later, like I'm fucking over it. Like you really don't have a tolerance.
Nah, it's because sometimes it gets annoying. No, okay, like for me, that's how I felt. Tech Nine is the shit. I love Tech Nine, but I cannot listen to him like.
But that's like over the span
of a couple of songs, you know, because. Maybe because when I first started listening to him, I just got so into it, and then I got so sick of it that I was just like.
Do you listen to Immortal Technique anymore?
No. That's also another thing. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Like, and he's hard as fuck.
Why are you saying no like that?
Because dude,
E-Man does it.
No, because at the same time, you want to see the artists that you fuck with evolve. Yeah. And if they don't evolve, then you're like,
you have
dude,
to switch it up.
I'm fucking over this. I can't hear about Immortal Technique talk about the same fucking
then
shit.
Then it's like the same album
all the fucking time. Like, it's, you know, it's like
just remix
this same, like, dude, Revolutionary Volume 1 and Revolutionary Volume 2, they're fucking dope. But dude, there's nothing really that changes in between his albums. Like, I don't really
message.
I don't really fucking hear any difference.
Well, he's got one certain, one style that he keeps or what. But that's how.
But they were the hardest fucking albums. Like Immortal Technique.
Yeah, no.
That Volume 1, Volume 2.
That one, and then they had the other one, Fuck, I can't think of it right now.
Crimes of the Heart.
So
remember Crimes of the Heart?
Yeah, I remember that. So we kind of walked into something here. How do artists make sure that they're growing?
Oh, remember the Minotaur song?
How do you confirm that?
Stand Still.
Yeah. Woo! That shit was hard.
You were saying something?
As an artist.
Come on, man.
How do you make sure for your fans
why don't you even say sorry?
That you're growing as an artist and trying different things so you're not delivering the same product?
You gotta switch it up, man. I feel like it is important for you to like step back, listen to what you've created, and then fucking reinvent it, like make it better, like
different.
I just also feel like a lot of people just listen too much to what the fans want, right? Like I feel like they might make some music, the fans really fuck with it, so then people really want to just keep doing that same type shit, right? But the fans fucked with you originally because of the fucking choices you made in music and the things that you wanted to do. But I think people lose sight of that because they start listening to the people that listen to their music, or they start reading the comments, and then they start doing that same shit, and then that's when you lose yourself because you're not really doing it for you no more. You're doing it for them. And I feel like,
but that's important too, no, right?
No, I don't think so. I think you should always do what you want to do inside, and then the fans will follow. I feel like do what you want to do, and the people that really listen to will keep listening to, because that's what they fucked with in the beginning.
As long as you're honest and you're growing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I feel like you should also reach out to different crowds. Like that's what I was saying by like switching it up and stuff. Not necessarily just, you know what I mean? Like you have a certain type of crowd, right?
Demographic.
Doing your rap, doing the thing, and then you step back and then come back out, and maybe your goal should be like to reach for a different kind of crowd, just like to get more.
I think the more choices you make like that, I feel like the more choices you make like that, you lose your authenticity.
And then you lose
every step that you do in that direction. You're just losing your sincerity for the music that you want to create. I just feel like you're losing yourself in that process. That's what I think.
I think what Iman's saying is more so just like among the people that are your actual core fans, still just checking in with them and being like, hey, you know, what do you think about XYZ?
Yeah, or you know,
think about it like
because the people that like really fuck with you the most could have some great insight.
Yeah, and just be like, yo,
dude, this is what I've been waiting for from you. And you're like, I don't know.
It would be dope. It's because they would know what you could do to be like dope as fuck. Because you got that style and they know you that style, and then they're like, yo, if you did this shit,
right,
it would fucking rock.
But
you know?
So then at the same time, you need to be fucking good at differentiating the fucking between what you need to do for you and what you're doing for your fans. Like you just need to be good at
bonus song on the album or some shit like that.
No. But think about but think about like, dude, T.I. was like, I remember watching T.I. when he was on top doing Paper Trail, right? Like that album was fucking sick. He had so many hits on the radio.
Was that the Big Shit Poppin', no shit stopping?
Oh no, that was T.I. versus T.I.P., which he was like climbing to the top. Paper Trail with Live Your Life. That was like on top. Yeah.
Was that the Justin Timberlake one too?
That was Justin Timberlake's album.
Oh, that was his.
Why were we talking about My Love earlier though?
We didn't even sing it right. No, but then, after T.I. fucking did that, I remember he was on an interview saying, yeah, I want to go back to the trap shit, you know, to the T.I. shit, you know, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm from the hood, you know, I'm from the trap. All my core fans, you know what I'm saying, all the hood shit he was doing in the beginning when he was doing trap music, his first album, he wanted to make music like that because he wanted to give something back to his core fans that liked the street aspect of T.I.
Right.
Once he started doing that, he started going down. Like it wasn't
because I feel like it would be like fake, right?
Because it's not that
like, part of his life.
And I'm watching music videos of T.I. when it's like, dude, he's like on the block again. He's selling fucking drugs. He's like, and I'm like, dude, why are you making this fucking music? It's like, dude, this is not you anymore. Like, dude, as much as you want to credit those experiences to who you are now, like, dude, it's just not real anymore, right? And then the fans can sense that. Mm-hmm. So it's like you're doing something that you want to give to your fans, and in good intention you want to give to your fans, but it's just not translating. They don't want. You know what I'm saying?
I will say T.I.'s latest album is probably the dopest album
but it's produced. Because it's not so much all street.
And this really sucks. I'm looking at the camera. It looks like we only have like 9 seconds left. So thank you guys so much for checking us out. It's the motherfucking Loud Boys podcast. This is episode 59. We hope you guys appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe. I have a couple shows coming up. Follow me on Instagram. You'll find out more. Kashawn, what should they do, man?
Fuck. Yo, hit that red subscribe button.
3 seconds?
Right under the fucking video. That way you can hit
2 seconds.
Get reminded.
Hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell. That way you can
every time we release a video.
Oh, man.